inked into this year's spending plan was $250 million in savings. It's all part of the province's plan to return their finances back into the black. The government says it can save this money through rolling back employee compensation. Premier Bradwell even offered a figure, a 3.5% pay reduction. Today, the finance minister admitted that's likely not going to happen, at least not for this year.
Right now, we're not even remotely close in savings, which is why I'm acknowledging in the forecast that we may not get any of it. We're still obviously going to be looking at in restraints and compensation. Compensation is over $7 billion in our budget, so it's significant.
The province had planned for pay reductions before public employees' bargaining began, but unions have pushed back, rejecting the ask to roll back employee pay. That leaves the government with a $250 million hole to fill, which it plans to do by draining a fund of just-in-case money. A $300 million contingency fund that was included in this year's budget will now sit empty by year-end. And that doesn't sit well with the official opposition. The NDP says it's proof the government is blowing through its deficit target.
We have to reduce the mismanagement, the scandal, the waste. There's a new premier coming in January. Are they going to scrap the entire budget? What's going to happen in the future? We need a government that's ready to govern now. And it's really disturbing for me that we have a finance minister who's saying that sustainability is a discussion for another day.
Cutting employee pay is still on the table, but the government says it wants decisions about rollback to happen at the bargaining table. The question of layoffs, it says, will be a last resort. Stephanie Taylor, CBC News, Regina.